So today's video is going to be for a Slipmas After Dark, a roundup of ugly makeup palettes from 2021. This video I've been waiting to do for a while when I've found to it, because I've done 2 of these on my main channel, which is Slick Jumped Over the Lazy Dog. Quick 5-second disclaimer, because this video, there's more to it than just disclaimers. This is just my opinion at the end of the day. What I think might be ugly might not be ugly to you, but what you think is ugly might not be ugly to me. Comment down below your opinions, I'm interested to read them. This video is just a bit of fun, so let's get into it. I'm trying a slightly different angle, seeing if this way works. Firstly, I'm going to say I'm not going to be talking about the quality of the makeup, we're just talking about looks, functionality, packaging and the aesthetic and all that jazz. And then it all just came off. First is the Nars Climax eyeshadow palette. The colours don't appeal to me. The packaging is just red and has Nars on it. It just looks ugly. Packaging has like nothing to it, it's like a very boring palette as well. Next is the Natasha Denona. Their palettes are usually good quality and they're usually very expensive. If I'm looking there, that's because my notes are like here. Kind of see, but everything else. But this one's just very ugly and lazy. The layout's ugly. No thought to it. The colour story I don't understand. It's just a boring basic palette that you just stick in your bag. It sucks because their palettes are actually really good and they're generally quite expensive. Next is the Sleek Chasing the Sun. They definitely could have put more effort into the packaging. It's just black with their name on the shades. Could have been spaced out more because they're far too close together. The colour story is confusing. Next is the iconic London Day to Slay. This is such a boring palette. It's like one of Too Faced really boring palettes. And I've done a whole video on Too Faced if you want to go check that out. Link in the corner. Actually no, because this is a different channel, so I can't link it in the corner. But that's where we're at. Also, they should like made it smaller because there's so many like repetitive shades. Next is the Glossier Monochrome palette. This doesn't really scream monochromatic. It looks like every other boring neutral palette. Also, there's only 3 shades. It's just boring and ugly. Next is the Fenty Peach Snap eyeshadow palette. The shadows are very similar. There's 2 identical shades next door to each other. Very basic, very boring. Next is the MAC 9 Pan Burgundy palette. This palette is just black packaging. It's boring. The shades are quite repetitive. They're also very similar. For this palette, they should have done a 6 pan. Would have worked better than a 9 pan, because then there's no repetitivity. Finally, we have the Jeffree Star palette. The colour story is boring. It's modern renaissance with a pop of green and a pop of greeny gold. Just very unimaginative, which is a shame because Jeffree Star is usually very creative, very imaginative, and they're really good. So, hope you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe, and bye.